Good morning, I'm Met-Loop meteorologist Tom Crenshaw with your morning update for October 7th. The biggest news of the day is still Hurricane Matthew as it moves up the east coast of Florida, but we'll get to that in just a minute. Yesterday's low pressure that was centered over western Kansas is moving across Lake Superior this morning with a frontal boundary extending down into Texas. This boundary has brought severe weather for Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Illinois yesterday, including 20 tornadoes and numerous reports of large hail. There will be more widespread thunderstorms today from Texas into the Midwest, but the severe threat is lower today than yesterday. Temperatures behind the front are cooler by 30 degrees or more, so the fall season is definitely beginning to impact the United States. This low will continue moving quickly into northern Canada, and the cold front will continue to move east, bringing cooler temperatures into the eastern United States for the weekend. Now let's turn our attention to Matthew, which is currently churning off the coast of Florida as it moves northward. As of 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Matthew is located 45 miles north-northeast of Cape Canaveral, Florida, and has a maximum sustained wind of 120 miles per hour, making it a solid Category 3 hurricane. Matthew is currently moving to the north-northwest at 14 miles per hour and is expected to weaken slightly in the next 24 to 48 hours. Matthew continues to have Category 3 level winds, but its track has kept the stronger winds well offshore. As Matthew's hurricane winds come ashore, the friction caused by the interaction with land, specifically the buildings, the trees, etc., tends to diminish the surface wind speeds dramatically. So Category 3 storm moving just off the coast like Matthew can create much lower wind speeds just a few miles inland. However, please realize that Matthew is still a very dangerous storm. Long periods of tropical storm level winds can still cause tremendous damage, and there are numerous other hazards facing the residents of Florida at this time. These hazards include storm surge, heavy precipitation, microbursts, flooding, and tornadoes spawned by Matthew. Matthew is projected to continue moving to the north for the next 24 hours before turning to the northeast off of the coast of South Carolina. Some of the numerical weather prediction models are actually predicting a landfall for Matthew in South Carolina. However, the majority of them are not, so the National Hurricane Center's official track keeps it offshore. The official National Hurricane Center projection curves Matthew back around towards the Bahamas. Some of the long-range models still project Matthew looping around and heading into the Bahamas and even South Florida, but it should only be a tropical storm by then. Tropical storms are still capable of producing damage, but it is a lower threat than a hurricane. However, already weakened structures, such as in this case, could be damaged further by winds. So stay tuned to metloop.com and visit us on our Facebook page for updates on Matthew throughout the day. Later today, our chief meteorologist Rocco Colaci will issue a supplemental newsletter for detailed information regarding Hurricane Matthew. I'm meteorologist Tom Crenshaw, and this has been your morning update video.